Day 4, out of the past.
The cops show up right after I get a peek under Dag Horton's mask. They take my statement, then ask if I'd like to come and try the new coffee blend down at the station. I happen to know their coffee tastes like llama spit, but they're just being civil. When we get to the police station, I'm escorted into Mac Malden's office.
You don't say. Yeah? Who told you that? Okay. Did you know the guy you threw off the roof?
I didn't throw anybody off the roof, okay? Like I told your lackeys out there, we were rollerblading. Things got out of hand, he jammed his wheel, and the next thing I know...
You seem to forget I'm a cop, and I'm a tired, pissed-off cop. If you keep getting on my nerves, I can put you in a drunk tank. I can do this whole thing again tomorrow. So, you chase the guy up to Rusty's funhouse. Then what?
Well, there was a black Avatar speeder up on the roof waiting for the guy. I jumped him, and we struggled, but he went right over the top.
We got a witness says the attacker was carrying a box when he ran from the Flamingo. We didn't find it. You know anything about that?
No. I've told you everything I know.
All right, Murphy. You can go. Your story matches up. Right? There's one more thing. The NSA is getting involved in this. They're interested in that missing box. They're gonna want to talk to you. Don't get too smart on this one, Murphy. You're in way over your head.
Thanks for the tip.
Oh, you're welcome. One more thing.
Oh, man, this is not what you're gonna tell me. Stick around in town. We might have to ask you some more questions. How many times have you told me that over the last 10 years?
Once?
This case is getting way too complicated. There's a connection between Horton, the NSA, and the box Horton stole from Emily's apartment. But what is it? The NSA getting involved worries me. And then there's that gorgeous woman who got me off the hook. Who's she? I guess I need a plan of action. But first I need to talk to Emily and find out what she knows about Malloy. And then about the box Horton stole from her apartment. Sheesh, it's gonna be a busy day.
Busy, busy, busy.
Just the man I wanted to talk to. I understand the Black Arrow killer struck for the last time. Care to make any comment?
Yeah, I've got a name for you. Dag Horton.
Thanks for the lead. I'll see what I can find out about this Horton guy. This could be just what I need to top off my story on the Black Arrow killer cover-up.
Yeah, I'm sure the NSA is just gonna love it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
I can't help you, but I'll check my sources.
Quite.
That's not in my area.
Quite. Oh, a message.
Well, I arrived safe and sound in Phoenix. It's almost as hot here as it was in your apartment the other day. Oh, I just called to say hi, so hi.
Hi. All right. Wibbly wobbly.
The 60-day warranty just ran out on my electronic shop fax machine. It should break down any minute now.
Surely you bought that over 60 days ago, didn't you? Well, maybe not. I forgot. What month is this in 2043? And your last case was in December of 2042. So I guess it hadn't been that long.
This is my official front door. It leads to the fire escape.
Yoink. Alright. Mr. Horton dropped something on the roof of the funhouse. Actually, first, let's go see Emily. If we can. Well, no, I guess we're okay here. We'll do this first. We'll do this first. If I can get there, we'll do this first. Oh, I see it over there.
This thing must have fallen out of Horton's pocket.
Hello, thingamajig. And the bird is back.
It's a tracking device. Maybe Horton stashed the box he stole from Emily's apartment and was planning on using this to locate the box later. This operates the way most tracking devices do. The sound it emits will speed up the closer I get to the target. There's too much interference up here for this thing to work. I better take it down to the street.
Down to the street.
Well, I'm surprised this skylight hasn't had all the panes busted out.
You would think so, wouldn't you? Down, down, down we go.
What's it? The tracking device isn't detecting anything nearby. I must be getting off the trail.
I did not even get on the trail yet.
The tracking device should work fine down here.
Down and out, anyway. Sure. Why not? Oh, that's pretty fast. Really fast. Oh. Ah! Aha! Aha! Oh. Huh? It's not one of these? Oh!
Wonder what's hidden inside this wall. The brick looks like it should come loose, but I can't get my fingers under it to move it.
Good thing we found this earlier. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Pound it in, Tex. Oh.
Whoa. A small device is attached to the box. I'd better take a closer look before I do anything rash. Oh, it's a Claiborne mine. I've read about these. To deactivate it, the red photons must be transferred to the left, and vice versa for the green. They're transferred by using the small shuttle that has 3 black stripes on it and is now on the red side. The transfer chamber must be powered by a red or green power cell, which is lighter color than the others. Red or green photons can be in the same chamber and in the shuttle, but if there's more of one color than the other, it creates an imbalance and the shuttle won't transfer.
Okay. Imbalance, imbalance. Imbalance, imbalance. That's not imbalance? No, you say so. Hooray! Wait, it didn't blow up in our face.
This box has holes drilled all over the top. I'll need to find whatever goes in those holes in order to get this box open.
Indubitably. Indubitably, my dear Tex. Alright. Let's get out of the stinking sewer. Let's get out of the stinking alley. Oh. Anyway,
The Fuchsia Flamingo certainly has the nicest doors on the street.
can't get in that way then, though. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Let's use our psychic powers of telekinesis.
This gate leads to an out.
Or not. Even that was too far away.
This must be the back door to the Flamingo.
You knew that.
Come on in. Glad you came by. Have you had any problems with the cops?
No, nothing serious.
You want a drink?
Sure.
Bourbon. Straight up, right?
Right. How'd you guess?
Physiognomy. It's a hobby of mine. You can tell almost anything about a person by their facial features.
So I guess I have a bourbon face.
Something like that. Listen, Murphy, I've got to apologize for the other night. See, that note that Emily got shook me up pretty bad. Though, I didn't want her to know I was worried.
Well, don't sweat it. I guess I kind of have a distrustful face. Of course, that'd be your department.
Well, I do want to thank you. You saved Emily's life.
So she's okay?
She's pretty rattled. But she isn't hurt. If you'd come in any later than you did. She's upstairs, sleeping it off.
I'm fine, Gus. I couldn't sleep anymore. Gus told me what you did. I don't know how to thank you.
Well, I guess we cut it pretty close, but I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks.
Listen, Emily, it's not too much trouble. I'd like to ask you a few more questions.
Come on, Murphy. She's been through enough already. Cops grilled her last night. Let's let it rest for a while.
It's okay, Gus. I owe him. A couple more questions isn't gonna hurt me. Go ahead, Tex.
Let the grilling commence.
Thomas is my husband.
Pardon me for being stupid, but let me get this straight. You're Thomas Malloy's wife?
Yeah, we were married about a year ago.
So where's your husband?
I don't know.
Well, do you have any idea why he doesn't want you to know where he is?
No. He just said it'd be better for me. Safer for me. I honestly don't know why he left.
Whew. Let me just confirm this again.
This is Thomas, all right. I'm so worried about him. He doesn't look well, does he?
It's hard to tell, honestly.
The man who attacked you last night took something from your apartment. Looked like a small box. Do you know what it was?
No. I mean, I don't know what was in it. I couldn't figure out how to open it.
How'd you get it?
Well, Thomas sent it to me. I don't know why anyone would want it.
How'd it arrive?
Through some delivery service. It was wrapped in plain brown wrapper.
How'd you know Thomas sent it to you?
Well, I recognized the handwriting on the outside of the wrapper. I really don't know too many people around here.
Yeah, you got to know this guy a little too well, really.
I'm afraid I'm not much help. I'm not very good with names.
That's okay.
I haven't heard anything about that. Sorry. Did you ask Gus?
I did not.
I heard Thomas mention that, but I don't know much about it. He was one of those cops that questioned me. He smelled like soy sauce.
Did he now? Mac, have you been mistaking soy sauce for cologne again?
It's not a very glamorous name. When I make it big, I'll change it to something more exciting.
And we'll see what when we play Tesla Effect.
Oh, that's just a silly name Gus came up with. He didn't want anyone around here knowing my real name. Gus is an old friend. He's always taken good care of me. He's the pig that works at the Ritz Hotel. When Thomas was staying there, I used to go visit. Nilo always made me feel cheap, the way he looked at me.
Yeah.
Oh, I met Clint. He has a chocolate stand up at the Coit Tower. He always gives me samples for free.
When he has any.
I'm not very good with names. Louis owns a diner down the street. The stew and... I don't remember.
The brew and stew. Did you ever meet Chelsea?
I think she's the girl who works at a newsstand across the street.
Nailed it.
I haven't heard much about you, except that you're a good PI.
Well, thanks. Oh, forgot about this.
It was just plain brown paper. I threw it out, I guess. I don't know where it is.
Okie dokie.
Actually, I'm feeling really beat. I'm gonna go back to bed. I'll see you guys later.
She's a real trooper, isn't she?
Yeah. Murphy, I really owe you. You ever need a favor? Just name it.
Thanks. Keep that in mind. Right now, I need as much information as I can get about Malloy.
I'll tell you what I know.
Interrogation Part 2.
If I knew where he was, I'd tell you. But I haven't heard from him for almost a month. I checked out the box Emily received, but I couldn't figure out how to open it. I think I threw it out in the dumpster behind the club. It might still be there.
It's an adventure game. Of course it's still there.
Doesn't sound familiar. Yeah, that's Malloy. Looks like it was taken recently. I read the paper. It's about the only mutant-run publication in the city. I don't know him. I can't help you with that. I don't know her. I've heard it's the most powerful agency in the government. A couple things Malloy told me made me think they're after him for some reason.
Uh-oh.
He was one of the cops that questioned me and Emily. Can't say much else about him. I think she's gonna be okay. She's pretty resilient. Let's talk about something more interesting.
Ah, you're very interesting, Gus.
Doesn't sound familiar. Emily has a weak spot for chocolate, so we've gotten to know Clint pretty well. He's a strange one. I bought a few things from the pawn shop when I was decorating the club. Bargaining with Rook is like removing a splinter.
That's a great description.
That's the big guy who runs the diner, right? Seems real friendly. And he makes some tasty grub.
He is. He is. Sorry, Gus. I like you and all, but Louis will always be number one in my heart.
I gave Chelsea a complimentary membership. She's the kind of person I like to have in the club. You seem like a decent guy. I think we'll get along fine. As long as you keep your hands off Emily.
Don't worry about it. She's not my type. I hear a rustling. Aha!
That looks like it could be the brown paper wrapper from the package Malloy sent to Emily. It's snagged up on the light post, though.
Let's hope the wind doesn't change.
Looks like a metal rod. Maybe an antenna. This antenna isn't busted. I might be able to extend it. There we go.
Ah, lovely. Lovely stick. Yeah.
Oh, there's no return address or name. But there has to be something here that will give me a lead to Malloy. Maybe I need to take a closer look. Oh, there's no return.
Okay. Deeper look, eh? Alright.
So, the microdot on the wrapper contains a PV meter number. Probably some kind of postal code. Must identify which post office the package was sent from. Now I just need to find someone who would know which post office that is.
Uh-huh. I think I know just where to go.
I stopped by the police station, but the receptionist informs me that Mac is out of the office. I tell her I'll check back later.
Ah. Okay.
So, you saved the girl at the Flamingo and caught the man who attacked her. I suppose you think you're some sort of a big shot.
You know it, dude.
No, I'll still be as humble and down to earth as I've ever been.
Oh, that says a lot. Now, what do you want? You expect me to know about that? That's the name of the man in the photo? He only came in here once.
And you bought a weird dagger off of him. Well, you put it in hock, you know.
Hey, let me buy you a drink, mate.
What?
What's the occasion?
I heard you saved that girl up at the Flamingo. The least I can do for our local hero is to buy him a drink.
Ah.
She and I, we both got lucky.
Listen, Mike, if you don't give yourself credit, no one else will. So what else can I do for you?
Well, don't know if there's much, actually.
Out of my league on that one. That's the guy in the photo, right? I only saw him the one time. I don't know anything about that. Sorry, Mike. Haven't heard of him. That name sounds familiar, but I can't put my finger on it.
All right. There it is. Oh.
Uncle Sam wants to see you.
Oh man, this isn't about those parking tickets.
Shut up.
All right. My new acquaintance is a good deal less cordial than the police were earlier. I'm thrown into the back of a black Avatar speeder. A few minutes later, we fly into the industrial sector and land by a familiar building. Auto Tech. I'm led inside, straight to Jackson Cross's office.
Oh.
Welcome, Mr. Murphy. Please make yourself comfortable. Do you know where you are?
In your very, very sparse office.
In your office?
That's correct. Do you know who I work for?
NASA, right? I thought you moved to Alaska.
Well, I'm not sure. But it's probably an acronym.
This guy's a real joker, isn't he? Mr. Murphy, did you ever hear of the Graham Act? That's an executive order that was enacted about 40 years ago when the United States was having trouble with terrorist groups. It gives our agency carte blanche when dealing with internal security matters. So don't dick with me, Murphy. I'll pull out my gun and blow your face off.
Oof. Okay. Graham Act, 40 years ago. This takes place in 43, so about 40 years ago, so 2003-ish. Terrorist groups. Pretty close to 9/11 circumstances there. And this game came out several years before that. Well, ain't this game predicting a lot of stuff?
Well then, I guess you work for the NSA.
Bravo. Give the man a big cigar. Now to the next question. Do you know why you're here?
I have no idea whatsoever.
Well, let me refresh your memory. You remember the other night, up on the roof? The man you threw off was an NSA agent.
I didn't throw him off the roof. I can't help it if you hire clumsy people.
Your actions contributed to the death of an NSA agent. Not to mention the small matter of interfering with an NSA investigation. Now you've got 1 minute to tell me all you know, or you'll find yourself the latest victim of the Graham Act.
Gulp.
A girl hired me to find out who was stalking her. I kept an eye on her place. I saw your guy in her apartment. I chased him to the roof. He pulled out a gun. He tried to shoot me. We struggled and he fell.
We've known for some time that high-level drug deals were going on at the Fuchsia Flamingo. That night, a shipment of euphoria was to be delivered. We had our agent at the girl's apartment to make the bust. Her life was never in any danger. You screwed up. I know that you're still holding something back. What is it?
Geez, I've told you everything I know and then some.
So that's it. There's nothing more you want to tell me about.
Oh, well, there is one more thing. Your agent found a small metal box at the Flamingo.
So you do have it. You should have said so in the first place. Now, do you want to tell us where it is?
I've got it right here. Take it.
So you beat us to the box. You impress me, Murphy. I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear? Get this pukehead out of my office. I'll be watching you, Murphy.
Yeah, this is good. You can drop me anywhere along here.
We will.
Whoa! The NSA thugs are courteous enough to drop me off back at the Ritz. When I get to my apartment, I notice the door is slightly ajar. The government boys probably spent some time in my office looking for the box.
Yeah, probably.
Hello.
I hope you don't mind. The door was open.
Well, I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long.
Nice place you got here. Decorate it yourself?
No. My housekeeper just started on Prozac.
Have a seat.
Well, thank you.
So, aren't you gonna thank me?
I just did.
You pulled my chestnuts out of the fire the other night, didn't you? I didn't get a chance to thank you because you left so quickly. I want to know why you did it.
Oh, I'm sure you have women doing all kinds of crazy things just to get your attention.
You don't know me very well, do you? When a woman pays attention to me, generally I'm so stunned, I don't do anything about it.
I doubt that very much. So you drink bourbon, huh?
Yeah, I can afford it.
Yamas.
Yamas. Sounds Greek to me.
That's Greek to everybody.
I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ms.
Madsen. Regan Madsen. But I'd prefer you call me Regan.
Okay, Regan. You can call me Tex.
That's not your real name. What is it?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
Sorry. I gotta know somebody pretty thoroughly before I come clean on that one.
Well, then, maybe you should get to know me pretty thoroughly. So where's the box?
Box. Yeah, I got lots of boxes. What size do you need?
You know what I'm talking about.
I do not.
You like to play games, Tex. So do I. What's your angle?
I don't have an angle, Miss Madsen. My business is my own. I don't have a partner, and I don't like small talk. You're a very beautiful woman. Extremely beautiful woman. But that doesn't make any difference as far as I'm concerned.
Tough, too. I have a proposition for you. First of all, you should know, I didn't just stumble into this part of town by accident. I've been looking for somebody.
And who might that be?
Thomas Malloy.
I gotta find out about this guy. He knows all the beautiful women in town.
He's my father.
Oh.
I heard you were asking around about him, and I thought I'd see what you found out.
You said something about boxes.
Still playing the game? My father sent out several boxes lately. The NSA was closing in on him, and he started to panic. I'm not exactly sure what was in the boxes or however many he sent out, but whoever finds all those boxes is going to come into an ungodly amount of money.
So what's your proposition?
I've already got one of the boxes. You give me the one you have, and I'll cut you in on the deal. Help me locate the others, and we'll have more money than you ever imagined. That's my proposition, plain and simple. You'll probably want some time to think this over. Why don't you call me at this number when you're ready to talk? Don't lose that number, Tex. I think we'd make a perfect fit.
Well, Regan Madsen sure knows how to make a first impression. The question is she on the level? There's no way to know if she's really Malloy's daughter or if she knows any more about the boxes than I do. I wonder if Fitzpatrick has any knowledge of the boxes, or Regan for that matter. There's a lot more involved here than just tracking down an old friend. And I'm right in the middle of it.
Massage. There's a massage in my parlor.
My new vid phone is essential.
Yeah.
Hey, I finally caught you at home. What's going on?
Yo.
Just sitting around my lonely office, all alone.
My poor little PI. Tell me how much you miss me.
No gushing. A lot, sort of. No gushing. Make a sly offer.
Well, why don't you fly back here and I'll show you. Right here on my big old desk.
Okay, He-Man. I'll let you get back to being bored and lonely without me. And I'm not going to be staying here too much longer. I should be home in a week or so. And I've got something that I think you're really going to like.
Ooh.
Oh, you are a cruel and heartless woman, Chelsea. Remind me never to buy you a set of handcuffs, unless you ask me.
Ooh, maybe I'll surprise you and buy my own. See you soon, handsome.
Wow. Ah. Zoinks! Been at this for 7 hours already. Ah. Okay, Regan was just here, and she gave us a newt. Two 754 490. Regan. Ting tang. What bing bang.
No one sits in this.
Oh, wait a minute. We're getting sound off the computer rather than through the headphones. There we go. Okay. One more time in slow motion, please.
No one sits in this chair but yours truly.
And no one tips it over quite like you do either.
Nothing kills these plants, and I ought to know.
I've tried so hard. Okay. Autotech, Regan. My hand keeps going for the WASD keys on the keyboard. Too much Witcher. Whoa.
These.
Yes. Can't help it. Gotta go see Louis.
Hey, Mike. Chelsea called a while ago. Wanted me to say hi. So, what's going on?
Well, oh yeah, looking for that PB meter thingamajigger.
Out of my league on that one.
Yeah, well.
I don't know who she is.
Oh, darn, I wish I came in with something better to talk to you about.
Out of my league on that one.
It's tough, because as far as I'm concerned, you're always a major league by you're a league of your own. There we go. You're a league of your own. That's what I was trying to say. Ah, we couldn't talk to, Mac was not at the office last time.
What can I do for you, Murphy?
Ah.
That's the code for the post office in the Mission District.
Okay. Mac Malden, policeman, postal code knower extraordinaire. Oh, I forgot to. There we go. All right.
I land my speeder outside the post office Mac referred me to. The counter help fails to live up to its name, but a professional loiterer working outside seems to recognize Malloy in the photo. For half a pack of smokes, he suggests I check out several boarding houses in the area. After pounding the pavement for over an hour, I arrive at a quaint brownstone called the Garden House.
A garden house. How quaint.
Hello there. What can I do for you?
It's the little old lady from Pasadena.
I'm looking for a man named Thomas Malloy. Is he staying here?
Let me think. No, none of my guests is named Malloy.
He might be using the name Tyson Matthews.
Oh, heavens, yes. He moved in last week. Such a nice man.
Enough already. Get to the point. Go. No, it's kind of the old lady will be nice to her. Will be nice to her face at least. Though we're a boiling cauldron of seething rage behind her face.
Well, I know he seems very nice, but he's really a sick man. You know, nuts.
Oh, that
He's got
patient.
a terrible case of Murphy-Barr syndrome.
My goodness, he seems so lucid.
Yes, it's a strange illness. The only symptoms are an irresistible attraction to boarding houses and, of course, compulsive lying.
Sure.
When he has a relapse, it's like pulling teeth to get a straight answer out of it.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
No, it's just so hard to see Uncle Thomas turning into a horrible zombie of a man.
Wish you my nephew. Your uncle's not in right now, but I'll let you into his room. You can wait for him up there. Okie dokie?
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie fanoki. Hey, a book.
A book of puzzles. Maybe it has some word searches in it. I love word searches.
Word searches are fun.
A collection of the Bay City Mirror's daily anagram puzzles. If I ever really get stuck on an anagram, at least I've got a connection at the newspaper.
Okay, I fully admit I'm not fond of anagrams. I am not fond of anagrams. Nope. Oh. Gotta look at random stuff.
Well, the lights keep this room nicely lit.
Light will do that.
I hope whoever took these photos hasn't given up their day job.
Hopefully not.
Well, his bedspread's the most startling thing in the whole room.
Yipes stripes! That's the latest bedding! Oh! My grandfather on my mother's side had one of these.
A solid maple roll-top desk. I'd kill for a desk like this. Well, maybe I just maimed somebody.
Break a few legs, a few thumbs, you know, just for one of these things. Stuff.
Cosmic Connection magazine. I seem to remember Fitzpatrick saying something about this.
Good, because I don't.
Looks like a business card. I remember Fitzpatrick telling me about the Cosmic Connection magazine. Looks like a sci-fi rag to me.
Everlock titanium safes, so secure even you may not be able to get into them.
These drawers look searchable. It's an envelope addressed to someone named Elijah Witt.
Yoink!
A disc. I'll bet whatever's on here will get me a lead. I can run it on the computer back at the office.
You assume.
Nothing to find here.
Why, that drawer's full of air.
These drawers look...
That was it, huh? Slab opening drawer. Ooh.
Nice painting. If you go for dull landscapes.
I do. Although it's better if there's a tiger mauling somebody in the background.
Well, that's a handsome antique chair. Nice fireplace. All I need now is a stack of wood and Jane Mansfield. Nice fireplace.
Nothing to say about the carpet? Okay.
Looks like the closet door. It's all locked up.
Darn.
A nice tree. The wood from this could get quite a blaze going in the fireplace.
So what happened in between the previous game and this one where there are real trees again? Perhaps something survived from the Moonchild. There were real trees on there.
Door